I get a Dr. Pepper.
I know, dude. It's because I just ate and I'm like, I need a Dr. Pepper. I'm sure she won't mind.
Hi guys, this is Yvonne.
And I'm Yesel.
And welcome to Chismecito Time. Our Chismecito's still out of commission.
We tried turning it on, pero nada más prende una letra. The L. Oh no, the H.
We need a new Chismecito Time. Maybe a different color. Gold.
Oh, gold is cute.
Today we're going to be talking about red flags.
Yes.
So red flags when it comes to relationships and red flags when it comes to like friendship. Because even though they're all relationships, obviously we're talking about guys and girls.
Yes.
Yeah. And I feel like we've touched on this before, but today we're going straight to red flags.
The whole episode is about red flags. Yes. But yeah, we have. Because when you guys said that,
I know it resonated.
Yes.
Like, which people are here to stay, like long-term friendships, which friendships to stay away from. We talked about the type of friendships that we've had.
Right.
But this time we're going to talk about how to identify them right away. Like, okay, this is a red flag.
Or yes, or red flags that you maybe didn't identify or that didn't realize it was a red flag. And then after the fact, you're like, oh, that was a red flag. How did I not catch it?
Yeah.
Because some are pretty obvious, but some are kind of subtle.
Yes. And the reason we're grouping them together is because there are times where friendships can be like relationships. Like you also have to cut them off as soon as they start showing some signs.
Yes.
Like codependency or stuff like that. Like things that you catch on, you're like, okay, I don't like this is not the kind of friendship I want.
Right.
Or like friendships that take you away from your current friendships.
Yes.
Like they should integrate to your friendships. You know, stuff like that.
Yes.
So like we also have to watch out for red flags with friends too, basically. Not just guys.
Have you ever had a red flag with a guy that you didn't see, like a red flag that then looking back you're like, oh my god, that was such a red flag and I missed it?
Gosh, maybe I guess the whole like talking about their ex,
Oh.
like you don't know if it's a red flag or not because you want them to like be open to you, but then like it can be a red flag, I guess. I don't know, it's hard. That one's hard.
Yeah.
Like I've had people that talk about their exes and then we're fine, and then there's people that talk about their exes and then I don't know, it just I'm like, that should have been a sign, but
right.
that was hard. Because don't you feel like a lot of people talk about their exes?
Yeah, I think I've talked about my exes with like the new relationship.
So I don't know if that one's a red flag, to tell you the truth. But I guess like if that person is constantly bringing it up without you asking, maybe. But I feel like most people you want to know what happened, no? A little bit.
Right, yes.
Like you almost ask sometimes like, so what happened with your ex?
So why are you single?
So like I feel like that one is a hard one.
Like if you ask and like, I think, but if they're just constantly bringing them up or comparing them or saying. Or a guy talking really bad about a woman, like that's a big red flag. Like if I love when a guy, has really nothing bad to say, you know? I mean, obviously he's not going to compliment her or say great things about her, but also not bad.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, so I have a red flag that happened to me. I wanted to tell you that I didn't realize it was a red flag till I was deep in. I went to meet at that time, he was my boyfriend, his family. And it was the first time I was meeting his family ever, right? And I met his mom and like his entire family. Super nice people, of course. But, I mean, he was a grown man already, like my age. And then for sure we over 25 at that point. And so this was a few years back. Anyway, so he dropped something and got himself dirty, like literally right by his private area. Like he was eating and then he spilled it and he got dirty. And his mom comes out of nowhere and she was like, oh my god, mijito. And she starts wiping him like, but it was really close to his private and she was cleaning it out for him. And he was just like, oh, like, you know, like he let himself like be wiped. And then I remember thinking like, what the hell is happening, you know? But then now I think it so happened that, you know, I let it, like I didn't think much of it. And then down the road, I found out, like, he was such a mama's boy, like, to this day, you know?
Oh, my God.
And I'm like...
I have a similar story.
I've even told him to this day. Obviously, it didn't work out, and we ended up parting ways. We still have to be in each other's lives because we have a whole child together. But even now I tell him, you know, because we co-parent and we're amicable, and I tell him that was my red flag and I should have known that moment
that you were a
mama's boy and it was going to affect our relationship. Anyway, but...
So one of my friends dated a mama's boy, And which, by the way, that was a red flag too, because I think he lived with that ex of my friend. I think he lived with his parents for like years, like in his 30s, I think. I don't know the details because, but anyway, when they were dating, his stomach was hurting, and the mom's like, "Ven, mijo," starts doing a massage on his belly in front of her. Like a whole ass belly massage.
In front of you?
And no, it was my friend
your
that
friend,
was dating him.
yeah.
Yeah. And then dude, a whole ass massage. And he's kind of like, oh, you know, like
What?
his stomach was hurting, you know. So she's like doing the rub, like the grandma rub, but like in
Yeah.
front of his girlfriend.
That's so weird.
That's so weird, right?
I promise, yes, that happened in front of the whole
Yes.
family, but it was
Yes.
very like.
No, this time he was getting a full ass like massage en la panza cuando te
He was
soban en
getting
la
a full ass
panza
hand
porque
job.
le dolía. Pero no, I think well she broke
Well.
up. I think she had dated him like right after high school, and then like he got his degree, everything. I think he was still living with his mom. Like I don't know how old he was, but I remember her telling me like, no, he's still living with his parents. I'm like, what?
What? So that's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
And also, like, I think that, we're boy moms, and I
Right.
pray that I never, because obviously I love my boys so much, and yes, of course, I want them when the time comes to have a nice girlfriend and all that, but
Right.
I hope I'm not one of those moms.
No, like there's
these
just
moms
boundaries.
are out of control.
Yeah. Especially if you bring a girlfriend home, like it's just weird.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny. I feel like they were similar because
Very.
it's
Yeah.
like mama's boys. Sometimes you gotta watch out for those mama's boys. Just a little bit.
It's not healthy for a relationship at all. It's really bad.
Yeah. Keeping you a secret or refusing to post or introduce you. Red flag. 100% red flag. There's no excuse for this. Obviously, I feel like guys play this part like I'm very secretive. I don't post nothing. I
I'm
like
very
to keep
private about my
I'm
life.
very
Not
private about my
secretive,
life.
but they'll say I'm very
yeah,
private.
Yeah, like I don't like to post anything. You know I don't like to post anything. You know this. You know, like stuff like that.
And you're like, no, you're not. Because those guys, I feel like there are some guys that post a lot, but they're just like.
But I have met guys that don't post a lot
At all?
At all. But that it's still a red flag. Because I think when they're truly happy, they will post you at least one post.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So no, I don't.
I mean, but there are people that are just not big on social media at posting because it happens with girls too, and not that they're being shady, they're just like shy or they're not.
I still think it's a red flag.
Well, I think it's a red flag people that are on social media all the time just like looking at everything and never post. No? Always in people's business? You don't have friends that never ever post?
I don't know. I guess so.
I think that's weird. That
Like my sister posts very little. I think personally, I think she posts very little,
but she posts.
but she does post.
Yeah.
But I feel like I think if she's having a good time, she might post a guy on her stories. I'm thinking, but like when a guy tells you like, oh, I don't post, like I don't know. I think that this one's a red flag.
Yes, it's a red flag for sure. Lack of communication. Like, okay, I have a perfect example. One of my friends started talking to this guy, and then he never texted her or called her, like once in a blue moon. And he's like, oh, I'm just not a texter. Like, I don't like to text or call. Red flag, right?
How are you gonna start a relationship like that?
So in that sense, like, I don't care if you don't like to text, if you're not a texter, or I understand some people don't like to call or be on the phone.
So then, how do you make plans?
But
No, I
you
don't.
text.
But how do you make plans with somebody?
Through text.
Yeah, but
Like in this case, yeah, when they don't call or text, like he'll call. He would come into town once a month and then text her once a month. And then she would try to reach out throughout the week, like, hey, how's it going? I hope you're having a good week. Never replied till he was like.
red flag.
Yeah.
Oh, but also, okay, how true is this? How to tell if you're dating a married man, remember?
Stop calling you after 7
Or Sundays.
on the weekends. Yeah, Sundays.
Yes. Like if you call them and they never answer you on Sundays, that's a big red flag, right?
Right.
They talk about their exes. I already said this. None of the breakups were their fault.
Exactly.
That's a red flag, yeah.
red flag.
Yeah, it's always somebody else's fault.
Okay, what about disrespecting boundaries, emotional, physical, or mental?
Yeah, that was a red flag. Especially if you feel like at the beginning you were communicating, you're like, I don't like this, I don't like that, and then they do it. Yeah.
And then what they hit you with? That's how I am. Or
That yeah, that's how I am. Like that's the way I like to do things or whatever, and you're just like,
right. Red flag.
red flag.
When you like someone, you make an effort. I feel.
Yeah, like you have to meet them in the middle. At least at the
Yeah.
beginning, a little bit more. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Love bombing, excessive attention or affection early on.
It is a red flag, but
Well, the thing
I
is,
think-
but sometimes you don't know if it's a red flag if
Yes.
you're both into each other.
right. That's
Like,
a
you
red
don't-
flag. That's really hard to tell.
Yes.
Because they say a lot of guys that love bomb you are very manipulative. Like if they start off very like love bombing, they also tend to be manipulative.
I agree, but wait. I've had people that are like very emotional, like they're actually very excited to have met you. Like, you know what I mean? So
Of course.
no, not like that. Like I don't know. I feel like I've been there where you get too excited and then it can kind of die fast. You're both kind of like too excited and then it dies down fast. So I don't think that's love bombing. I think that's just like you both got just too excited. And then it wasn't really what you were looking for, I guess. If that makes sense. I've seen people like for real, like I used to work with somebody, I don't know if you remember this, no names, but they kind of like had a relationship that lasted a month and they like almost like went about social media like, I love you. and-
Dude, when you're love, yes.
Yes,
When
but
you're
they
love
are. I
bombing-
think they felt at that time.
They
I think
both really liked each other?
I think they both were like single for a long time, and I think they were just like too excited. And then like a month later, they were kind of like, "Can you get him away from me?" But anyway.
I remember.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah,
I'm just
it
saying,
was like every single post, like making
Yes.
out, love of my life.
yes.
Like I felt, you know.
But I really don't think that they were love bombing each other. I really think they were really excited. No. You know,
They
not to
did.
defend
And
them,
then
but-
they got to know each other. And
Yeah,
they're
they're
like,
like, yeah. But I think love bombing, this one is more intentional, right? Like you
Right.
said.
yeah.
Yeah, like they love bomb you, they put you on a pedestal, and then later they're kind of like, they take all the affection away. And then you're kind of like,
Like,
where is it?
whiplash.
And, yeah.
Like what happened?
Yeah, and then there you are kind of like trying to get it back, and they're kind of like, and you're like, you don't tell me that I'm pretty. And all that
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
They make you fall in love, maybe sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Like head
So
over
yes,
heels.
I've been a victim of this before. They lie often. Have you had somebody that lies all the time?
Yes.
So did I. I had somebody that would lie about the smallest things, and then later on they became like really, really big. You know?
Right. And I would notice him lying to his friends all the time about everything, and then one of his friends told me he's a liar, just be careful.
Uh-huh.
Like he was known as a liar of his group.
How sad. What about they get jealous for everything?
It's not a red flag to me. I love that.
She likes jealous men. They talk down to you.
Oh hell no.
Red flag.
Yes.
Okay. They never apologize.
Yeah, red.
I've been accused of never apologizing. Like I've been accused of that. But I don't know.
I think you do apologize, but I think you're very like, you need to know that you're wrong,
Yeah.
and it's a little hard.
Yeah.
Not to admit that you're wrong, but to understand that you're wrong.
Yeah.
But if you do, you will apologize.
Yeah. They isolate you from friends or family.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
a horrible red
bad.
flag. That is so bad. Like, have you seen those documentaries about people that get into like religions and
Mhm.
because
They
of their
separate
love, because of their boyfriend or girlfriend, and then they never speak to their family again?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. They make you feel unsafe or drained.
Energy drainers.
That's what I was telling. Just actually, I kept getting relationship stuff, and I kept telling you about when they drain you. Like, you know that a relationship is not good when they're drained. When you feel drained, every day something always happens.
Right. No, you want to be with someone that's also going to pour into your cup, not just take it all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sharing your personal business with others.
Oh yeah, that was a bad one.
Like my friend is telling everybody else my business. Yes.
Yes, that's a big red flag, and I've been there. I've been there where, yeah, a lot of people knew my business, and I was like, that's for me to tell.
Exactly. So I feel, well, I mean, I've done it too. I think we've all overshared a little
Right,
bit.
a little bit.
I think as we've gotten older, we've learned.
Yeah,
more so
yeah.
when we were younger.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've learned too that, you know, like there's a like it's not my place to
Right.
share, but also
Like we do it a little bit, but
Yeah, well, it's
we
'cause-
know.
I feel like we're an open book. Like me,
Yeah.
I'm an open book. Like I got filler, I told everybody. I got and I'm not a gatekeeper. Like I always, I'm an open book, which I've learned also that you can't tell everybody everything, because
Right.
not everybody has your best interest at heart. But I think since we know, like, oh, like for example, you tell me something happened, and I know you're gonna tell the girls, and I'm like,
Did she already tell you?
yes. So
But
that.
there's times that I'm like, did she already tell you what happened? And then they're kind of like, no. Okay, I'll let her tell you. Like there's times that we'd say that. Like, okay, I'm gonna let her tell you.
Right.
Or, well, she'll tell you, but it has to do with this or stuff like that.
Right.
But yes, like
I mean, there are things that aren't that serious that I
Yes.
won't be mad if
Uh-huh.
Ivana like tells them before
Yes.
because I haven't seen them. But then there are things that yeah.
Or like
you
if
know.
we're like, well, it happened to me where I had a girlfriend and we were dating friends, and when she broke up with the guy she was seeing, they both told me like, hey, you know what, your friend she overshares a lot about you. We know all this stuff about you that we didn't even like ask to know, and I just felt very betrayed, yeah. And I was like, why are you telling these guys my stuff? It was like, I mean, it
Like
was
stuff that was not.
it wasn't
necessary
even
at all.
important or secretive at all. Like, it was stuff that I probably would have told them if they would have asked me, but I was just like, why am I the topic of your conversation, basically?
Right. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. So it wasn't like secrets. It was just more like, why are you even like...
Like your business that didn't need to be talked about.
Yeah, I think it had to do with my house and my vehicle. It was just like weird stuff. I was like, did they ask you? Like, it just made no sense. But anyway, so yes, I've been there. It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But I didn't know until later. So that was hard to see like a red flag.
Right.
Because I didn't see it at first, I guess. Making you feel guilty for spending time with other friends.
Me.
So me and Jess are a little bit like, we are a little bit like toxic with each other. That is true.
Right.
Like we're like, why are you with, like we do get jealous about each other. But I don't think I make you feel guilty when you spend time with other people.
No, of course not.
And neither do you.
No.
Like we'll joke about it, but
Yes, like jugandito. We have a thing that we do. Like that's when I'm like, that's our thing, And I'm like, hey, that's our thing. Don't do it with someone else.
But yeah, we have little things, but we never actually get jealous.
She has other friends, and
Yeah.
I love her friends too.
We do have a lot of girlfriends outside of the group, a lot, but we do joke, yeah. Like, okay, no new friends.
No new friends. Yes,
We joke about that one.
We have a lot of friends combined.
It's hard because you meet new people. Like, I just went to Puerto Rico with, and I made, they're Betsy's friends, and I like them a lot. And I just thought you would love them, and it's hard because
And I'm sure I would.
you want to keep your group like, I don't want to say small, but a little more selective. And then you meet people, and they're so cool. And you're like, oh, I want to bring them in
Please,
too.
let's bring this
Yeah.
one in. That
Yeah.
happened too in Vegas. One time we were going to Vegas to do our thing, and then Yvonne hits me with, 2 of my friends are coming. You're gonna love them. I was like, I remember my reaction was like, well, are they okay with sleeping on the floor? Because I'm not gonna share my bed. She was like, yeah, I think they'll be okay. They show up, love the girls. I'm obsessed with them to this date. This was a few years ago.
Yeah,
We're all friends with them. Yeah, I'm like, you were so right. I love them. I think I was a little bit like, because it was last minute that they joined and they were gonna stay in our room, but also they were a lot younger. So I was like, I don't think it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
you're so cute.
Yeah, it was so cute. Excessive attention and affection. Oh, love bombing.
And
that's
friendship.
when you
Oh, I posted again because you had a story.
Yeah. I had a friend that started every single day. I mean, we're all busy, but every single day, she would call me. What time's your lunch break? Like, she was making such an effort, like ridiculous effort. I was like, oh, I only have 30 minutes. It's okay, I'll scoop you. We'll go here right away. Like, she would already go out, make the plans, bring me back, and then, what are you doing tonight? What are you doing every weekend? Like, she would jump the gun. I have tickets for this, and we can take the boys, and stuff like that. Anyway, so long story short, one of my other friends told me, she's love bombing you. Like, what the hell? She's obsessed with you all of a sudden. And I fell for it. And then she would even tell me, you're my soulmate. I think that I don't know what I would do with you in this life, without you in this life. And then she found a boyfriend and then never spoke to me again.
Which is
It
so
was so
crazy
weird.
because, I mean, obviously it would be easy for me to like be jealous, but like I said, we have other friends. But I mean, obviously, like I was letting it happen. Like I never like got jealous of you guys, but I didn't realize she was love bombing you. Like I really thought she liked you,
Right.
because she was my friend too.
Right.
But I didn't see the love bombing flag.
Right. So another one
I
of our
did
friends saw
it.
it right away. She was like, I don't know about her. Like, she's too much. Like, she's going. Because, I mean, obviously, we all like to hang out with each other and we have a great time. But we also we all have a job. We all have kids. So
Yeah.
it's hard to, like, plan around. And she would make it happen, like, every day. I was like, okay, like.
Yeah, I didn't think she was love bombing her. I thought, because I knew her as a patient, I thought like, well, she just had a breakup, like she just needs friends. Like I didn't realize either that she was love bombing her, which I think I should have seen it too, because I should have been more jealous, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I
didn't care.
But I felt bad for her. Like I felt like she needs girlfriends. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like she'll get better, and then I don't know. Yeah, she met a young guy and c'est la vie. It looks like we never existed. We never.
Like, I'm like, I thought it was your soulmate.
Dude,
I fell for it.
the young guy was
Anyway,
her soulmate.
so another one of our friends, because we have a lot of mutual friends, one of my friends went to go have lunch with her. And then, so I said, oh, how was it? You know, how's she doing? She said, good. I'm like, was I brought up? Like, did you guys talk about me? Because I was the love of her life at one point. And then she tells me that she told her, oh, you know, well, the phone works both ways. Like, she's never reached out to me. And I was like, excuse me? What? I never did back then, though. Like, I'm just not.
You did though.
Like, but I wouldn't. Well, yeah. But basically, like, in that relationship, like, I wasn't the one calling her in the morning, like, hey, on her ride to work. I wasn't the one calling her for lunch. You know what I mean? So.
Well, when she stopped talking to you,
I did call her. Yes.
yeah, I feel like when you guys stopped, I think she felt that you were gonna judge her relationship or something.
Right.
That's what I thought. That's why she wasn't answering you, because you did call her.
Yeah,
Then
I
I
did.
remember you called her.
I did, and I even texted her, and I said, she said she was going through some stuff and
Yeah.
she needed some time to just be alone, and I understood, and I said, okay, my last message to her was like, whenever you are ready to talk or to momma, don't forget I'm here. Like, I'm here where you left me, and yeah, I never heard from her to this day. It's been over a year.
Yeah, it's been over a
Right.
year. Yeah, but in Giselle's defense, I thought it was because she was embarrassed of her new relationship. Like she was embarrassed. She was hiding it from you a little bit.
Mhm.
If that makes sense.
Right. Because obviously, but I wasn't gonna judge her. Like, I just
No,
because
but
I don't
I
agree
think
with it or
that's
I don't
why.
want that
Yeah.
for you. You're
Uh-huh.
right. That doesn't mean that I was gonna be like, oh, judging. You know.
Because he was way younger than her. I don't know. There was something about
He
the
was a jerk.
Well, that too, but he was a jerk. He told her some ugly things. They had like their little, like they had met and then they had a little fight, and he told her really ugly things. Like she was like, I'm not talking to him again, and then she went back with him. So I think she felt like you were gonna judge her for
Going
going back with that guy that talked to her, like talking about
talking
down to her, younger, like just. We didn't really know if he really like lived what he said. Like he said he had like he was well off, and
He said
it
he was
wasn't
rich.
showing. I don't know, a lot of red flags from that guy, and I think that she thought Giselle was gonna be pointing out that guy's red flags, basically. And I think that's why she didn't want to answer you. But that's just my opinion.
Right. It doesn't matter. I got over it.
But you have me.
Yes.
Me. You didn't even need
But
her.
I
No, I'm
was-
kidding. I'm
yeah.
kidding. No, we
I
actually.
was sad about
we
it.
actually really liked her.
Yeah.
Talking about you behind your back.
Well, yes.
It's the same, I guess. Kinda
Right.
Like when they share unnecessary things about you, I guess.
Or talking about, no, not even, like, I think it's really important to tell. I was just talking to Brenda about this earlier, that because we all have a good and a bad side, and of course, like, sometimes we may be frustrated with each other, and if I like complain or vent, they could say, I think that's kind of like a red flag to vent like about you to somebody else. I think it's really important that if I ever say something about you, that I told you first, though, you know, or like, you know about it, because if we have an issue or something, you're the only one that can fix it, not anybody else. So it's pointless to tell anybody else.
Right. Yeah, it's better to tell that person right away.
Right.
Instead of, like you said, venting.
Yeah.
And then you hear about it through the venting.
Right, and then it's
okay,
horrible.
so a red flag with friendships is downplaying your accomplishments.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, because most of my friends that I have, they actually are always like, well, especially Giselle. I mean, all my friends. Yeah, I don't want to, like, all of them. You guys are very, like, I don't know, uplifting for me. Like, you guys are always like...
Oh, like downplaying your accomplishments or my own?
No, this is a red flag if your friend is downplaying what you, like, your accomplishments.
Mm-hmm.
It's a red flag when they downplay everything you've done for, like...
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It is a red flag because I have friends that usually, like, praise my accomplishments.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, most of my friends are always, we're always, like, building each other up.
Of course.
So this one says downplaying your accomplishments. So it's a red flag.
Right. Well, I thought like me, like not saying like, oh no, like haciéndome como...
No, como si digo, oh my God, Giselle's done so much. Like, look at what she's done. Or look at her house or whatever. And then you have a new friend and she's kind of like, I mean, it's okay. My house is bigger. I don't know, something.
Or like, I mean, it's okay.
It's okay.
Usually people at 40 already have
a house like this. Or,
right.
you know, something. Like, instead of kind of like...
I'm a single mom that works 2 jobs.
A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops.
Be proud of me.
Yeah, so if you don't have friends, like, if they're not your cheerleaders, like, they're not your real friends. You want your friends to be your cheerleaders, basically.
Right, and when your friends get more excited than you sometimes about something that, like, for example, I always love to talk about Yvonne's G-Wagon. When she got it, I think I was more excited than her. I was, like, posting it, like, bragging about it, you know, tagging
I think all my
Mercedes.
first posts were, like, my girlfriends tagging me, which was really sweet. Yeah, I don't think I posted my G-Wagon on my own the first, like, when I barely got it. It was all y'all's repost.
Yeah.
Which is super sweet. Yeah.
We were so excited.
Yeah, I think my friends are my cheerleaders for sure.
Of course.
If your friends are not your cheerleaders, guys, get new friends.
Yes, I don't think there's not one, like... Like, and our friends are always reposting each other.
Yes.
It could be, like, the dumbest thing. I think, like, I'll post something, like, even kind of cringy. And I love, my friends are always like, tag me. I'm like, oh, I love them.
We're always like, tag us. Oh my God, that post is so cute.
Like, you have the best content ever.
She does. She does. Her stories are always the best.
Constantly competing with you or trying to one-up you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yes, it is a red flag. Like, same thing. It goes hand in hand. Like, yeah, always like, I just bought this. Oh, well, I bought this. And
Right. But sometimes, too, I think that it's kind of cute. Like, for example, you get your nails white, and I want to get them white, too. But I'm like, I want to be the same as you. I want to be twinsies. But it's not, it's very different when it's like competition, like, oh, my nails need to be better, or, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, because sometimes when people copy you and everything, it could be annoying, right? If
I think,
you know, when it's competition versus when it's like admiration.
From like a weird part, weird.
Right, because we have somebody that we know that always copies me every single thing that I do, and I had never really even noticed, but my friends noticed, like, oh my God, she posted, like, you know, like the same thing that you did, like, and so that's annoying. But like, if you
that
post
person
the same
is not
story
your
that
friend.
I do, I love it.
Yeah, but that person's not like your friend.
I mean,
it's like an acquaintance.
An acquaintance that I've known for years, like more than 10 years.
No, because besties don't copy each other; they match.
Right. Controversial.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight with these. Round 1.
Preferring to always hang out with their friends over you. Yeah, that's a red flag.
Or a sport. I'm gonna attack you a little bit.
Oh my God.
If your man.
Don't date a golfer.
If
That's
your
what she wants to
man
say.
rather go play golf than hang out with you, red flag
On a Sunday.
canceled.
On a Sunday. Double red flag.
Double red flag.
Hi, that's hilarious. You're such a funny girl. Okay, so let me tell you about this. I hate, and I'm gonna say the word hate, when girls start like get a boyfriend and then they don't want to hang out with you all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You know, like why? Can there be a balance? Like these girls get whooped.
Yeah.
The second one.
No, but again, going back to the first one, the golf, yes, but sometimes there are guys that prefer to hang out with their friends over you. That's a red flag.
Right.
Because yes, there's time for your friends, and if you have a love, like if you have a love interest, then she should also like take like there's days for boys and there's days for your girlfriend, you know. But Saturdays, guys, if they just want to hang out with their friends on Saturdays, that's a red flag. If a guy always disappears or starts a fight on a Saturday, red
Oh,
flag.
like for the weekend.
Yes.
I think Fridays, no. Dicen
Saturday.
que el diablo se
Saturday.
sienta los viernes.
Let's take a vote. Saturday, right? Saturday, honey.
Really?
Sorry, hermosa.
I want to say it's Friday.
No, it's Saturday.
It's even the day with the most like accidents.
It's because
and
just
the
sounds
most
like it's because he hangs
crazy.
around with me on Fridays.
No. I work on Fridays actually.
No, but seriously, if your guy hangs out with you Friday and then Saturday disappears on you, red flag. That's to me new girls on Saturday. Still keeping pictures with their ex on socials.
On socials?
Hell no.
On socials?
Yes. Like, have you ever dated somebody that still has pictures of their ex on their socials?
No, but on their phone, yeah. I still have pictures of all my exes on my phone. Is that weird? Am I a red flag?
Socials.
On socials, no. I mean, obviously not.
No, on your phone? No, that was a hard one.
No, actually,
I mean, who really wipes their phone clean?
No, because also it's like family and kids and stuff, like memories. But I did have in my highlights. I still have an ex in my highlights.
Talking to their mom about everything.
Yes, mama's boy.
We already said. No, red flag. Having 0 social media accounts. That's bad. When they don't have a social media. Okay, I only excuse the people that work like FBI, government jobs, that they can't.
Or also millennials that really didn't get into it.
Yeah. Do we date millennials? No, I'm kidding.
Gen Z's only.
Okay. Okay. Just I like some young.
Well, now I do. Someone that still lives with their parents as an adult. Red flag.
Red flag.
If you don't have your own house, do not even attempt to date
Do not talk to me.
me. Okay. Not wanting marriage or kids ever.
Preference. That was not a red flag for me. Is it a red flag for you?
I mean, marriage, yes, because I'm big on marriage. Like, if a guy tells me he never wants to get married, then I'm like, what's the point?
I don't think I would date him.
Right.
No.
Red flag. And then kids, no. I'm fine with no kids.
Last one. Liking thirst traps on Instagram. Oh, this one's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, hell no. I have dated people that I'm like, don't like thirst traps. Like, you can like their dog, you can like them on a trip, but if they're on a bikini or a thirst trap, no likes on that one.
I don't want my man to like absolutely anything from another female. I don't care if this is how to the level that I don't even want him to like a meme that does not pertain to me or apply to me. Does that make sense? Like, because you know how you could see the things they've liked sometimes, like on the stories? It shows you like 3 of their likes, 3 people's likes. Have you seen that? Okay, so then I click to see what people are liking, and then sometimes the memes don't apply. For example, like he's like, oh, like I love your black hair, and I'm like, but I'm blonde, you know? So don't apply to memes that obviously don't pertain to me. I mean, don't like them, and don't like anything of another girl. I don't care if it's her dog.
I'm okay. For me, the big one is thirst trap. For me. And for you, everything.
Everything. Don't like. You could look, but don't like it.
Having friends of the opposite sex.
I mean, I don't like it, but we cleared that up. You don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if they have friends of the opposite sex.
I do.
Ready for the rapid fire?
Yes.
Okay. Yes or no? If they're always late.
Yes.
You're okay with it?
No.
It's a red flag. If they're always late, it's a red flag?
Yes.
Okay. Doesn't like dogs. Red flag or no red flag?
Yes.
Never tips at restaurants.
Red flag.
Oh yeah, that one's
No.
waving red flag. Okay, still follows their ex on social media.
Red flag.
Okay. Doesn't text back for hours but is always online.
Red flag.
Hell no. Hates all your friends.
Red flag. Yeah.
Red flag. Doesn't own any books.
Red flag.
I think that's the only one that wasn't a red flag to me. They were all red flags.
You want
Oh no, the dogs, I don't care if they don't like
well,
dogs.
no, I was gonna say that one, but it was rapid, so I'm like, okay, let me stop
Yeah,
yapping.
I don't care. But
no, but
that
dogs.
doesn't.
I think some people just can't be dog
Yeah.
owners. Like I like dogs, but it's really hard. I'm never home. Like you know.
Yeah, and doesn't own any books. Yeah, I don't care either. He can. Puede estar un poquito estupidito.
Está pendejito.
Estar un poquito pendejito. It's okay.
Book smart, but more street smart. What do you prefer? Obviously, street smart.
Yeah.
Doesn't say thank you.
Oh hell no, red flag.
Red flag. Always talking about money.
Ugh, red flag.
Has no ambition and no goals.
Red flag.
Overly jealous, possessive.
Red flag.
Esos son los míos.
So le gustan a la Yesenia. That's a green flag for her.
Green flag. Okay, doesn't celebrate birthdays.
That was not a red flag, but
Hell no.
I prefer for him, yeah. Like, okay, wait, he doesn't, but what if I tell him that my birthday is important? Like,
Yeah, they say a person will make you feel how they feel about you on your birthday. So,
yeah, if he
Yeah.
doesn't take my birthday, like it's okay if he doesn't take his, but he better take mine. If not, red flag.
red flag. Okay, always on their phone. You're always on your phone.
I know that one's hard.
Red flag.
I don't know if it's a red flag, guys. I'm always on my phone. I work a lot on my phone.
You need to find a balance. It is a red flag.
No, I think that we can find a balance. Like I've dated a guy that we're like, I like, if he would get on his phone, then I'll get on my phone, and then he'd be like, okay, you know, yeah, we put it down, we have dinner, and then, like, I have to take this, then I would get on mine. Like we found a balance.
Yeah, I mean, if it works.
Yeah.
But for the most part, people that are always on the phone, it's a little bit of a turn off.
I mean, but you want a hardworking man too.
Right, but you also want a man that's present, you know, and that pays
I don't
attention
know about
to
that
you.
one. That one.
I'm gonna
50-50.
say yes, red flag. And I've done it a lot, but I'm trying to be more aware and trying to put my phone away. Okay, doesn't make time for you
Oh hell no! Red flag. Red flag.
on Sundays.
Okay, what about double standards?
Yes, because look, you just mentioned something really important. Like, we judge others based on their actions and we judge ourselves based on our intentions. So, Yvonne's on her phone, but she knows it's because it's work, you know, and she knows she's working, so she doesn't think she's doing anything wrong. But then her boyfriend could be there, like, you know, like, I'm trying to watch a movie or I'm trying to talk to you or, you know, pay attention to me.
Like if we're watching a movie, yeah, I want him to pay attention, but there's times that I do my phone will, and I'll kind of like, and then I'll go back. I don't know. It's hard. But the double standards has.
So double standards, I feel like me. Okay, so back to that.
Okay.
That was a point. Like, then, but if my man's on his phone, and then I'm not thinking, oh, it's okay because he's working. I'm annoyed. You know, I'm like, oh, hello, like, get off your damn phone. Like, I don't care that you're working. But I feel sometimes we feel like it's okay when we're doing it because we know our intentions are not bad. You know? But anyway, so double standards.
You're gonna have to like, if you meet a guy that's a hard worker, you're gonna have to adjust. Like.
And in all areas, it's not just about
Yeah.
being on the phone. There's double standards for everything. Perfect example. I had an ex that didn't come home one time till like 6 a.m. We lived together. And so I tell him, okay, imagine that I didn't come home till 6 a.m. and then my phone was dead. You know, like, why is it bad if a woman does it? Right, it's a double standard, like.
For women, it's still a double standard. What about if their phone is always face down?
Red flag.
It's a red flag.
Yes. 100% they're hiding something.
Only text after 11 p.m.
Yeah, that's weird. I'll be asleep at that time.
This is red flag. This is a red flag area. Their mom still does their laundry.
Red flag. I want nothing to do with their moms. I love my suegras, but
Okay, acts different in front of their friends.
yes, red flag.
Red flag. Always just joking when they insult you.
No. A guy shouldn't joke around like insulting you. I don't think that's...
But I'm just joking.
No,
I
hell
am just
no.
joking. Hell no, huh? What about always forgot their wallet or...
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Or makes up a complicated story where he doesn't have his debit
Dude,
card.
remember the story that we have recently? Like, it has to do with money. And I don't know if it's a guy thing or what the hell, but I'm a woman and I would be so embarrassed and mortified to do this to someone. I think I would rather ask if I couldn't pay someone. I would rather ask, hey, is it okay if I pay you like in 2 weeks or something? I think it's more than to say, like, make up this story like, oh, it's because I have a limit of like, I already hit my limit for the month for Apple Pay. Like, my limit's like 20 grand and I already hit it. So I can't Apple Pay you till like next week. I'm like, there's a limit for Apple Pay. Excuse me, I'm not that rich to have a $20,000 limit.
The way my savings and my checking account is set up.
Dude, remember how funny that was? We have to put a clip
Said I
of
would,
that.
but the way my bank account is set up, the thing is, I got a checking in the savings, but all the money is in my savings. So I got to switch it to my checking, but it's going to take 3 business days. I don't think it's going to go through.
Says we'll see instead of making plans.
Yeah.
Like, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, hell no.
Flirts with the waiter in front of you. They clap when the plane lands.
You know what, I saw a meme today? And it talks about Puerto Rico, how they take a little plane and it's so scary. So then the guy says, now people, if you ever take this plane ride to Culebra, you'll understand why Puerto Ricans clap after every plane ride.
Every plane ride. My phone died is their favorite excuse. I did date somebody a long time ago. That was their
Sounds like
favorite.
me.
Yeah. Yeah. Because if it's you, you're my friend, so I don't care. But, dude, his phone would always die. This was years ago. I was like in my 20s. Pero se le moría siempre el teléfono.
My phone died on Sunday. It was dead all day. Yeah.
Has a mattress on the floor, no bed frame.
Oh, no. We're too old for that one.
He doesn't really have a real, like, he's always like, oh, I'm between jobs or I'm between projects. Or
I can't stand that. There's a lot of guys that start something and they never finish it. Like, they give up, and that's a huge red flag to me. It's like, if I can last 11 years in one job, I want someone that has the same work ethic. I feel like that has to do a lot with a man too, like keeping their word. I don't know, like finishing up something.
I do know people that's all they talk about is like money, 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 money. But then, like,
It happens more with males.
yes, you're right. Like, they're always like telling
Like,
you
what
how
do you
much
do?
money or whatever. But then, like, I feel like sometimes you're doing stuff with them and they're like, I know that's too expensive. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, they're not consistent in what's expensive. I don't know how to explain that. You know what I mean? Or they'll
Like,
be
they
cheap
talk
about
too much game or too much, like, money, and when it comes down to it, yeah, they're worried about paying something.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? I mean, I don't know. Like, you either don't talk about money or
Or you
live
square
it
it
up.
away. Yeah, live it up.
Like, it's crazy to me. You know what I mean? Or, like, I know that I had a girlfriend that said that they're paying like at Crave, and that they told them that it was like cheap, like there was a 3% if they used a credit card, and he's like, oh hell no, like, or something like that. But the reason she told me that story is because she was like, I'm really trying to spot these red flags about men being cheap. So when she heard that, she was like, oh hell no. But he made a big deal about the 3% credit
That's
card
weird.
fee. Yeah. And then she's like, I had to run out. Because, dude, she skipped so many red flags. She said that that's her main one. She's like, I don't want a cheap guy. And I was like, you did a good job. Like, you walked out. Like,
Yeah.
that's a big one. They had just started dating, and he made a big jump out of 3%.
I went to eat with one of my friends one time and her boyfriend, and he was like, "Hey," like to the way like that. I wanted to die. I'm like, I don't want to be associated with these type of people. Like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, leave them now, please. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was so rude. Like talking to the literally like to
Yeah,
the
they
waitress.
said if you're rude to waitresses and that they're gonna be rude later.
Right,
to
and
you.
no tipping. What? Oh no. And I like tippers, and I like good tippers.
Okay, still on Snapchat like it's 2015.
No.
Snapchat is for cheaters.
Dude, if a guy asks me if what's my Snapchat on Instagram, I block them. I'm like, goodbye.
That's so funny.
Because I hate it. Okay, so I have this little like thing that I can have notifications. I hate when I have notifications. So on Instagram, so I always have to open all of them. So sometimes it's these little fuck boys with their stupid Snapchat questions, and I'm like, why did I open this message? Now they could tell I read it.
I don't even have Snapchat.
I don't think any of your friends do.
Yeah, I don't think none of my friends.
One
A
of my
guy that
friends
talks bad about other friends.
Oh yeah, that's not cool.
That's not cool, huh?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've dated guys like that. Even older ones. They're kind of like, I know that I had talked to a guy. They own like a business, and right away like, oh, I own most of it. Like he doesn't really own any of it. Yeah. And then later they look like they're all this close, but like he was
Yeah.
always like trying to like put the
I
other
think
one
with
down.
guys they do that about money,
Money.
and then I think there are girls that talk bad about their friends to
Yeah.
make them look like more innocent. That's a big red flag for guys. So if your girlfriend talks bad about all her friends and says like makes them out to be like these big hoes, and she's so innocent, that's a red flag. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
Tell us if you have other red flags that we missed.
Yes, I think we did miss a few red flags.
I know we're gonna go home and we're gonna be like, oh my god,
that was a red flag.
that
Yeah.
was a good one.
But we hope that we're hoping that we help you guys recognize some red flags before you get into these relationships or friendships.
The mama's boy red flags. Let me know. I'm an expert.
Guys, those are bad. You don't want a mama's boy. You'll always be competing with his mom
Yeah.
all the time. And stay
And it won't
away
change
from
ever.
bad friends.
Won't
Stay away
change.
from bad friends. Pick your friends wisely, and pick your men
Wiselier.
wiselier still. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.